Okay guys, so here's a little intro about what I'm going to be doing, a little series on here I'm going to call Style You. And what we're going to be talking about is style. A lot of it's going to do with plus size styling. And like I said in my Sunday video, I'd gotten quite a few messages and comments and things about doing videos talking about what looks best on plus size girls, different body shapes, different cuts, lengths, that sort of thing. Just basically all things style. So that's what I'm going to do, is a series, and each video just kind of break it down and talk about what looks best for different body types and that sort of thing. And I'm going to be using books, websites, a lot of different resources, a lot of things that you guys can refer to if you want to read more about. So I think it'll be pretty exciting and should be pretty helpful. I always find those sort of things helpful when I'm trying to look at stuff that looks best for me. That's kind of what I refer to. Of course, if you don't want to use it or don't want to watch, you don't have to, but there is a lot of interest in it, so I'm doing this for the people who do have an interest in this sort of thing. So if you don't watch. So this first video, I just want to talk about finding your style, or what your style is, and then trying to figure out what your body shape is. And I'm not going to take a long time to talk about it, but just a few minutes. So finding your style. I always say that style is how you feel on the inside, reflecting it outward. So if you're unhappy on the inside, if you don't like who you are on the inside, then it doesn't matter what you put on the outside. You're probably not going to feel good about it, or it's not going to give off that kind of aura that you feel good about what you're wearing, or that you have good style. So the number one thing, of course, first, make peace with who you are. Be happy with who you are. It would be such a boring world if we all look the same, if we all dress the same. We wouldn't have any videos to make about fashion, basically. So number one, appreciate your uniqueness. Appreciate who you are and what you look like, and just make peace with yourself. And be thankful that you don't look like everybody else. There are always people that you're going to think look better than you, that look worse than you. So you know what? You just have to be happy with who you are. And if there is something that you're not happy with, change it. Change it if you don't like your weight, if you don't like something else. Work hard to change it. Or either work to accept yourself as you are. But I do want to say, if you think about who your ideal beauty is, who you think is the most beautiful person in the world, the person beside you may think that person's absolutely hideous. So there is no ideal beauty. There is no perfect person. Nobody's perfect person is going to be everybody else in the world's perfect person. So get that out of your mind. You don't have to look like who you think the most beautiful person in the world is. Because I guarantee you, whoever you think is the most beautiful person, it's not going to be who a bunch of other people think is the most beautiful person. So there's never going to be an agreement. It's never going to be a gorgeous, most beautiful person no matter what. People are going to debate it. So you just have to learn to love yourself and be happy with who you are. That's what matters. On the road to finding your style, that's what you got to do first, is learn to be happy with you. I'm happy with me. I hear a lot of comments, messages, a lot of things about how I seem really happy in my videos. I seem very confident because I've made peace with myself. That doesn't mean I haven't struggled along the way. That doesn't mean I haven't been through some horrible, terrible times in my life, because I have, like everybody else. I haven't just had a sunshine-filled, beautiful life. But you know what? I've made it through those things. And if I go through other horrible things in the future, I'll make it through those too. And that's what you got to do. Just understand that no matter what, you're going to make it through there somehow. And then you'll look back and say, you know what? I made it through that. Yeah, I'm going to be happy. So I am happy with my life. I am happy with where I am. You guys know I've been trying to eat healthier because heart disease runs in my family, and I don't want to have a heart attack super early or anything. So that's why I've been working at that. Like I said, if there's something you want to change, work at it. And it is a struggle, but you know what? I'm getting through it. And right now I'm in a better place than I was, a couple of months ago. And it's going to take a while to get to where I want to be, but I'm doing it, I'm in the process of it, and that's going to make me happier. So I think that's what you have to do. Learn to make peace. Look at those things you might want to change or don't want to change. And just accept yourself as who you are. Because if you're positive, if you're happy, if you're confident, others are going to notice that. If you're uncomfortable, others are going to notice that too. So just be happy with who you are already. Jeez. So if you are like becoming happy and you want to wear things and you're excited about fashion, don't be afraid of what other people think. People tell me all the time they don't like my outfits, or I should have worn this, or I should have worn that. I don't really care because I'm wearing what I want to wear. I'm wearing my style. If I took every single negative thing, or what I should do, what I should look like, what I should wear, I would be wearing everybody else's style and not my own. So I don't give it a second thought really, because I know that I wore what I wanted to wear and that it was my style. So that's another thing. If you want to wear something, don't be afraid of what other people say. Don't be afraid of, you know, you're going to get it, especially if you make videos. People are going to tell you what you should have worn. But don't worry with it. Just be proud of who you are and be proud of your style, and let that show no matter what. You know, because if you change, then you're probably not going to be happy with that either. So those are a few, I guess, words of wisdom about finding your style, staying true to who you are, and wearing what you want no matter what, and being happy in it. So next, what are we going to wear, right? And there is kind of a science, a lot of research into body shapes and what looks best on what body shape. So that's kind of what I'm going to talk about. That's going to be the basis, and then you can take it and fit it to whatever your style is. Like if it's an A-line skirt or something, well, you can find one that fits your own style, you know, or if it's a certain kind of pants. You don't have to dress the way I would wear it. You can still take those same lines and styles and make it work for you in a way that fits your own style. So that's the cool thing about this, is that maybe I'll give you like basic ideas and then you can fit them to what you want to wear. So finding your own body shape, if you have no idea what your body shape is, I'm going to link some articles and even an online quiz below that you can take to figure out what your body shape is. And then that'll help you in the upcoming like videos and weeks and stuff. When I talk about a certain body shape, you'll know, that's my shape. I'm also going to include a printable measuring tape so that you can measure yourself, and that will help you accurately 100% know that yes, I'm an apple, or yes, I'm a pear-shaped, or an hourglass, whatever you are. You know, by measuring at your bust, your waist, and your hips, you're definitely going to be able to tell. So I'm going to put all that information below. I also wanted to mention this book right here by Stacy and Clinton Kelly. Several years old, but it has a lot of stuff about dressing your body shape in it. And I'll put the info for this book below too if you're interested in it. But this book has 27 different body shapes in it. 27. So that tells you there are a lot of different body shapes in the world. So if you're not fitting into one of these perfectly, or if you're something that most of your other friends, most of the people you know don't have the same body shape, it's okay, because I'm sure there are thousands of other people somewhere else that do have the same body shape, because there are 27 of them in here. So just own it, love who you are, whatever you are, and know that there are other people who are shaped like you, right? I'm going to put all the information below. Taking the quiz is really helpful. I was able to see mine. Mine said hourglass, which I already knew because I'm larger in the bust. My waist is my smallest part, and then my hips and my booty are like whoa. So I was able to do that for me, and then you guys can do it and figure out what you are. If you're still having trouble with it, don't know, like I said, I will put a link below so that you know how to measure, and even include that printable tape measure to help you guys out. You can let me know below after you do it what you are, what your body shape is, if you'd like to or not, or you can message me and let me know so that I kind of know where to go next with videos and things. That's what we're going to be talking about in the future weeks, and I look forward to doing it, and I hope you guys do too, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye everyone.